Doing custom projects in each one of the builds, it's about really giving each home the TLC that it deserves. This is a keeper?
Well, yeah. If you touch that, I heard rumors that it's very bad luck, so. Yeah, so too late, you touched it.
The projects that I put into each build are just as important, if not more important, than all the other details that I do. So you always have tile, you're always gonna have plumbing, you know, but how do you elevate those finishes? You know, can you build something custom to go underneath that beautiful faucet? Can you build something around that gorgeous tile? So it's all about those hardscape pieces that I get to create that sets me apart from every other developer.
Things are definitely still selling in Chicago, but our homes take it to the next level. They have things that people aren't seeing in any of these other homes.
So combining old and new, that's my deal. That's my jam. It really is just what I do with every design project. These doors are unbelievable.
They are, yes, indeed.
So antiquing, that's my happy place. So what year is the light fixture?
It dates around 1905 to 1910.
I can find something, like I love walking into these places and I come out with treasures. This could be fun. How cute is this? I have to have these. I love it. This is awesome.
I do have a mantle back here, a marble mantle.
I mean, I love it. I just have an eye for it. I find things in my brain, I'm already picturing how I'm gonna use them. I've got those doors and they would open up into the family room. The family room would have the wood burning fireplace. This mimics the arch in those teardrop doors. It's perfect. How can I marry them with something that I build to make them truly unique?
Come on. There's
Oh
the
my
phone.
goodness.
Don't break the glass. Goodbye.
Come here, Nate.
Come here. No. Hey, whoa.
Oh God. So this is teardrop double doors.
Yeah, these are cool.
So I did this storefront kind of window look, and then these doors would sit center. So the entire concept with this wall is a separation of space.
The teardrop doors were a really awesome find. I mean, they are a statement.
You're bleeding old with new, and all of a sudden, all of it looks vintage. I love them. Like,
cool,
in
right?
love with them. Just me finds that really cool vintage piece. But then, alongside Ari, we are able to make something that looks like it's just been married to each other for 100 years. That's the point. What is this awesome thing?
A little antique that I've been stashing away.
We're at our office, and we've done this a couple times where me and the entire team will walk back and kind of go, what's this? And I'm like, what's this? And they're always like, it's Donovan's. What is this?
And that's beautiful.
Where did you have this?
And this has
Richard Rodriguez essay on
3,
Mexico.
4.
So a dolphin candle. So you want to keep something that just pushes your legs back and forth. This is the ugliest chair I've ever seen in my entire life. It's all garbage except that piece, which is actually a treasure, and I'll fix it up, and now you can just throw some paint on it and make it look great. So it's cold here, and people like a nice fire, and whether that is an electric fireplace or a gas fireplace. It's just a staple here in Chicago. So it's a big moment in a space for me to design around or to be inspired by. With our firebox, this thing's old school, but how can we make it look original-ish?
Yeah. So this thing's got to go somewhat like that, and this has to come like this, so we got to bump it out that far.
I'm fine with it coming to the edge.
Okay.
I really am. It gives it some depth and dimension.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That look really cool.
So that's where I want to bring the history back. I approach the exterior of my home the same way I do the interior. It's all about the little moments. And it's how can I maybe cover something that's not so pretty? And how do I kind of hide the ugly with a beautiful new piece that looks like it's been there forever?
Casing those columns is gonna be really just kind of bringing it back to that cottage feel, but really clean lines.
It's gonna be outside in the elements, so we're
I
gonna
know.
have a dome cap on it for the rain to come off of, and snow in Chicago.
The big guns.
So, the columns are a really great example of coming in and not necessarily having to spend money to demo. just simply creating a box over it that has detail, has design to it, has function to it, but it looks like it was meant to be.
I think it's definitely important to give that extra flair, that extra finishing touch that's needed in these homes to set them apart from each other.
I think that those moments that I spend so much time on and that I pride myself on, those are the selling points. I think those are the closers, but I feel like those details are what sell it. Those are where the emotions come in with the buyers. And when someone becomes emotional about a build or the details, everything goes out the window.
I love how the paint just kind of stops and has these different tiers on it.
It mimics the skyline
It's very edgy, sexy. I like it.
because their heart is in it now. And that's what I'm trying to do, is put the heart back into the home. And I think every one of those builds accomplishes just that. And that's why we're able to sell at a premium.
You'll probably be hearing from me.
Thank you. It was awesome meeting you.
Allison.